39th game here this afternoon. The Hawks playing in game number 38 of the season as they are 14-23. As we saw this doubleheader back on June 13th for Independence, they were able to get the split on that Thursday night in Independence as they got the victory in game one, 6-5, the first time they've beaten West Delaware since 2003, and then 7-3 in the nightcap. And a lot has changed since then. Over a month has gone by, and Hawks got to come out and play good baseball. They've done that of late as they have won 4 of their check that. They won 6 of the last 8 ball games. 5 of the last 8 ball games is Independence coming in losing 6 of their last 8. So the Hawks going to come out tonight and set the tone early as they are the visiting team.
Yeah, absolutely. Hawks have been playing really well. Kind of Coach DELAWARE had his absence here when he had third child, and during that time they come back to a couple 4A schools in Liberty and Ankeny, and then have come back and played really well as of late.
We are underway right at 5 o'clock, and a strike there. The leadoff man for the Hawks, Kyle Cole. He'll be the pitcher of record for the Hawks here tonight as they face Logan Schmidt on the mound for Independence. And quickly 2 strikes here from Mr. Schmidt to Kyle Cole. Kyle comes in batting .298, 104 at-bats, 19 runs, and 31 hits on the season.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit interesting here to see what the Hawk hitters do with Schmidt. Obviously, Indy's number 1, throws the ball real hard. Your typical power pitcher. He's going to throw a lot of fastballs. Has a breaking pitch, which he throws there, doesn't break much, stays up high in the zone. Not known for his off-speed pitches, Swish. He's known for his fastball, and he can deliver it in there with the best of them high school pitchers.
Ball upstairs there as the count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This hits the helmet of Cole, bounds all the way to the backstop. And Kyle Cole takes the first hit batter of the night. He'll be on first base to start things off here in the top of inning number 1.
Yeah, and that's been kind of, Schmidt's downfall, throughout his whole entire career is his command. And shows it right there. You have to get the leadoff hitter on and see what the Hawks can do here so we can get on the board right away in top of the first.
So Cole's on first. Kyle with 17 of 21 in the stolen base department as Luke Farmer stands in. Farmer, the junior, 146 hitter, 4 runs, 6 hits. He's knocked in 4. Already out, runner on first. Schmidt throws over, checking the numbers on Logan Schmidt, the junior. This is his 10th start. All his appearances have been his starts so far. 1-3 record, 43 2/3 innings pitched, 35 hits against him, 31 runs against. ERA of 3.21 with 20 earned runs, 32 walks, 12 hit batters. He struck out 68, and opponents are hitting .203 against him. Another throw over. Schmidt back on the rubber and ready. Luke Farmer waiting. His first pitch he'll see today. Fake the bunt. Now he's going to square and put it down left side. Third baseman comes on. That's Hupke. He throws across and gets his man. So the sacrifice there by Luke Farmer. The Hawks have a runner on second base and 1 away.
Yeah, really good job there by Luke Farmer. Get that ball down the third baseline. Making Hupke field that ball. Had no opportunity to get the speedy Cole going to second base there. And Hawks in business now with 1 out and Jared Voss now to the plate.
Voss stands in with that runner on second base and 1 down. Ball in the dirt and outside. It's Jared Voss, a sophomore. 17 runs, 22 hits, 15 runs batted in. He's hit 2 long balls as a team. The Hawks have 6, Independence 6 in the power department as well. 244 average for Voss. 1 out and 1 on. Top of the first inning. Just underway in this one. This Class 3A Sub-State 4, District number 7 first rounder here tonight from Central High School baseball field in DeWitt. A strike there at the knees, inner half, and it counts 1-1. Veteran officiating crew, state tournament officiating crew, as Nick Callahan on the bases making his first appearance. The 2006 graduate of Cascade. Here's a swing and a miss off the catcher's glove. It goes all the way to the backstop. Hustling it down will be Schmidt. As getting to third on the pass ball will be Kyle Cole. So runner on third, 1 out. Voss will stand back in. So Callahan getting his first state assignment that was released by the association this week, as he'll join his partner Matt Nalman, as Matt's been there 15 times with this year's appearance. 26-year veteran umpire, 1987 graduate Cascade High School. There's a ball that misses outside, and the count is 2-2 here with one down.
You know, kind of interesting here, Swish. You went over through Smith's record here, who, like I said, kid throws the ball real hard. Already we've seen a miscue there between him and his catcher with the pass ball, and that's kind of been Independence's. That might get down a little
looper in shallow center field. It will get down. The Hawks will take the score forward first here this afternoon. Jared Voss with the RBI. Little blooper, the old duck snorter there in shallow center field. Doesn't matter how hard you hit it, got the job done.
Absolutely. You know, like as I was saying there, Cole able to reach third there kind of on the pass ball in the air by the catcher, and that just sets up an opportunity to get a score in, and that's been Independence's kind of downfall all year. You got a good pitcher on the mound and not be able to get it done with the bats and not able to get it done on the field all the time. So good opportunity there by the Hawks, way to jump on it, Jared Voss, and put the Hawks in front.
For Voss's 23rd hit, 16th run batted in of the season, brings up Nick Casey, who takes a strike. 1-1 the count to Casey. Nick, one of two seniors on the team, 25 runs, 32 hits, 20 runs batted in, a .305 hitter. Turn and a look by Schmidt. It's a good lead over there. At first by Jared Voss. In the dirt and skips past the catcher all the way to the backstop. Voss will get there easily on the wild pitch.
Yeah, real deep backstop here, Swish. We're looking to probably, if I had to take it, I'm guessing we're 30, 35 feet from the plate back to the edge of the backstop there. Voss was on the steal there, didn't quite catch the pass ball until it was too late, but I tell you what, some of the speedy Hawk base runners tonight may be able to get two on pass ball like that the next time.
Dimensions here at this beautiful venue that's only 4 or 5 years old. 315 down the line. Straightaway center, it's 365. There's a ball up and out for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Nick Casey. With a runner on second, the Hawks have scored one with 1 down here in the top of inning number 1. It's Casey stands back in and ready. Off speed pitch, he grounds it left side. Shortstop waits on it. He's going to go to third, and they're going to get the tag out at third on the 6-5 play there for out number 2. So the fielder's choice for Casey, he reaches first base.
Yeah, nice little play there by Marcus Beatty at shortstop over to Hupke to get him there. You know, that's one of those places there where Jared Voss ball's hit in front of him. He's either got to realize how close he is to second base and either get back right away or not make the hesitation move and just go right away. So I wouldn't say a horrible job of base running there, but good play by Independence to get the out and get the lead runner there too.
Snap throw over is getting back safely. There's Nick Casey. Chris LaRosa standing in. Another throw over as Casey heads back in head first safely for Chris LaRosa. 35 at bats, 5 runs, 11 hits, 4 runs batted in, a .314 average on the season for the junior LaRosa. Done a nice job defensively at third base. Second half of the year getting the starts as a left-handed batter stands in and sees his first pitch. It's outside in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here LaRosa with Casey on first. Kyle Cole scoring the Hawks' first run of the evening as they lead 1-0 here with 2 away here in the top of inning number 1. The first of 2 games here tonight. Heavy ranked Class 3 Central DeWitt will host Anamosa in the nightcap here. There's a throw over. Our double play, our double header features Western Dubuque later on tonight. Bill Logan will be at Farley Park. Bring you the Bobcats opening up Class 4A play. It's Western Dubuque hosts Waterloo East at 7 o'clock tonight right here live on KMCH, KMCH.com. A 1-0 pitch to LaRosa from Schmidt on the way, and it's a strike. Outer half, Anthony Eves, and we're even 1-1 with 2 down.
You know, Swish, here's a kid in Chris LaRosa who never had a whole lot of playing opportunity at the varsity level before this year, and has kind of stepped in and really made an impact here second half of the season for the Hawks. Doing a great job defensively at third base for him, and actually is getting it down the plate as well. So hats off to Chris LaRosa on a great second half of the season.
So balk is called by the base umpire as Nick Casey will take second base. The balk there on the pitcher, Schmidt. Defensively for Independence, McEnany, Lamphere, and Hoover left to right. Hupke, Beatty, Johnson, and Rummel around the horn. Schmidt and Schmidt. The battery as the pitcher, Logan Schmidt, the catcher, Keegan Schmidt. This one is swung on to miss. Outer half letter high, missing for strike two. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keegan, the freshman, talking about the Schmidt brothers, and Logan, the junior. Runner on second, 2 down in the top of the first. Hawks lead 1-0. Schmidt the look, and now the pitch, and it's a ball, down and out. Ball 2, or even 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, all you can hope for here is for Chris Rose to put this ball in play, make Independence, try to field the ball and do it that way versus the strikeout here. So put her in play here, Christopher.
2-2, and he does. Left side. Third baseman Upke is there. He's going to fire over, and he'll get his man. The 5-3 put out for out number 3 sends us to the bottom of the first. The Hawks do scratch across the run. They get 1 and go up 1-0 to the bottom. Inning number 1 we come from KFC Sports.
Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggin is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
John and Matt back in with you from DeWitt. Bottom of the first inning. Hawks score 1 in the top half. 1 hit, 1 left on. That 1 run for the Hawks. Kyle Cole on the bump for the Hawks here in this first round district contest. The ball there goes past the catcher, Isaac Petkeather, into the backstop as the Hawks starting Waller, Casey, and Goebel left to right in the outfield. LaRosa, Voss, Farmer, and Curley around the horn. Petkeather, the catcher, and Kyle Cole on the mound for his 4th start. He's had 7 appearances, throws a strike there, evens a count of 1-1. Cole with a 2-1 mark, 20 and a third innings pitch. He's got 2 saves as well. He's given up 11 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned runs, a 1.03 ERA. He's walked 5, hit 2, struck out 22. Opponents hitting 159. Ball in the dirt and outside there for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to the leadoff man, Keegan Schmidt, the freshman catcher here for the Mustangs. They'll go Schmidt, Beatty, Schmidt, Hupke, McEnany, Rummel, Hoover, Johnson, and Lamphere, the 9 for head coach Jimmy Lizarraga, the former Mount Mercy University baseball player. There's a ball there. Cedar Rapids Kennedy graduate is Lizarraga. 2012 graduate Kennedy High School in CR. 2016 grad of Mount Mercy. 2 years grad assistant at Mount Mercy the last couple of years before taking over the head job. There's ball 4 in the dirt. Kyle Cole walks. First man he sees in Keegan Schmidt.
Yeah, interesting story here. Kyle Cole kind of came in at the beginning of the season here, not even on the depth chart in terms of pitching for the Hawks. Kind of came in to pitch some innings for them out of necessity mid-season here, and it really turned into one of the Hawks' top pitchers this year, especially with the defense that's able to put it behind him that way. A little bit of nerves here so far for the freshman trying to find the zone, and we'll see if he can settle in here and get a couple outs.
He's just an athlete. He can do whatever is asked of him. As a four-sport athlete is Kyle Cole. And on the bump here, and go over to the runner at first, Schmidt. Marcus Beatty standing in. Takes the ball outside, gets by Fetkether, and it'll get Schmidt to second base. So the wild pitch there.
Yeah, Kyle's been a little short in most of his pitches so far. A lot of stuff in the dirt, and Fetkether having a hard time out there so far. Kind of rattling those up. That's about the third or fourth pitch out of the 6 pitches Kyle's thrown that he hasn't been able to squeeze. So
gives a look at second now and ready for the pitch. It's fouled back to the backstop, and the count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Nate Lahr, the head coach of the Hawks, 6th season, 149 wins, 76 losses. The 30-year-old, 2007 graduate of West Delaware High School, 2011 grad of Wartburg College in Waverly. Assisted by Dunson Werner, Kevin Werner, and Randy Turner. There's a ball downstairs. Goes for now it's ball 2. They fixed the count on the scoreboard. 2 balls and 1 strike, I believe. As Fetkether will take a timeout here and go out, have a word at the edge of the bump here with Kyle Cole. Runner on second, nobody down. This bottom of the first inning. Hawks lead this game 1-0. The winner moves on to Monday night's second round play. District 7 semifinal right back here in DeWitt against the winner of the nightcap. Heavily favored Central DeWitt against Anamosa. Who? You've heard of it. There's a strike. Perfect spot there. Outer half. Thigh high. Strike 2. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And maybe before the night's out, Coach Billy Carlson may make his way down here. Switch. Say hi to Bill. He might be at Hootie and the Blowfish tonight too, in Jones County Fair.
Sure, he's a big Hootie fan. 2-2 on the way. There's a ball downstairs and inside. Ball 3.
Hey, what that
balls? 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's not a bad pitch there by Kyle Cole. It's a little bit low in the zone, but 2-strike pitch. It's not a bad pitch in the zone, and good job by Marcus Beatty to lay off that pitch. So
on second, nobody down. Cole. The 3-2 on the way, and it's fouled back to the netting by Beatty. He reached a little bit for that one, but able to get a piece of it and foul it off. As Beatty, another one of the freshmen on this team, 298 average, 30 runs, 34 hits, 23 runs knocked in.
Yeah, Indy kind of a lot like the Hawks in terms of young players.
The ball outside takes a bat over the head of Chris LaRosa into left field. Coming in to get it is Woolard, but not before runners will be on first and third.
Yeah, just not a whole lot Chris LaRosa could do there. Hit that lip on the infield here. Definitely could use a little bit of fill, but ball got up to him. Chris is right in front of it and just kind of took a big hop right at his face, just kind of over top of him there. Not a lot he could do, but kind of a tough break here for the Hawks. So.
And Bennett's trying to take advantage of it here. Runners on first and third. Nobody down now. And standing in is Logan Schmidt, pitcher of record for the Mustangs. There's a strike taken there for strike 1.
Yeah, already 13 pitches thrown here this inning by Kyle Cole. We need to get him out, kind of conserve his arm here a little bit. But one good thing about the Hawks not playing since Monday is they have pretty much everybody available to come to the mound as needed to tonight in this kind of winter-done game.
There's a foul ball. Jammed him inside, able to get a piece of it with Schmidt. The junior batting .330, 29 runs, 31 hits. He's got 13 doubles. He's knocked in 21. He's walked the team lead 33 times on the season. Runners on first and third. Nobody down here in the bottom of inning number 1. 1-0. Hawks lead this game. So we're 18 minutes old here tonight from DeWitt. There's a throw over. At first dive back in by Beatty at first. And Cole. Check of the runners and the pitch.
A great pitch.
Strike 3. Right down a little off. Yeah. Looked like it was right down Broadway, a little above the knees, but frozen was Schmidt. But that looked very good from here.
Yeah, absolutely. Hard to tell if that's a little bit of a change or if that was a off-speed curveball there. But either way, right down Broadway. Good job by Cal getting the out number 1 here. Big out for the Hawks.
Indeed. With runners on first and third, brings up the fourth man, the 8th grader, Corver Hupke. 15 runs, 37 hits, 5 doubles, 29 runs batted in. The runner goes, a throw down, it goes off the helmet of the runner at third, bounces off the base of the dugout. It'll still be a live ball, and a runner scores on that as LaRosa could not get in front of it as Fettkeather throws it down as he was standing on the bag. It hits off the helmet, and that's how Independent scores their first run. They tie the ball game up.
Yeah, kind of an ill-advised throw there by Isaac Fettkeather, just trying to make a play there where there wasn't one. And this is one of those games, as a freshman that you got to try to sometimes be a little bit more conservative than you would in the regular season. And it's one of those things Isaac will learn as his playing career goes on. But at this point now, the Hawks have to battle back and kind of limit the Mustangs here on the runs for this inning.
And there is a pitch that misses downstairs. 3 balls and no strikes here to Hupke, the 8th grader, batting .322, 37 hits on the season.
Got a message here from Corey Coates. He's in listening. Wasn't sure that the Sabres who they were playing. That's Anamasa there, Mr. Coates. So just so you're aware.
No, I don't know if that's a Missouri town or where, but Anamosa is the correct town.
Winner,
you're not from here or local around here, are you? There's ball 4, and we'll have a meeting on the mound. Coach Lawyer will head out and talk to his infield. The Hawks looking for their second out of the inning, but a walk there first. Tegan McEnany will stand in.
Yeah, already 18 pitches here thrown by Kyle Cole. Not the position the Hawks wanted to be in after jumping out to a 1-0 lead in the top of the first.
Good news on the Major League Baseball scoreboard. The Cubs getting that 6-5 win earlier today, where the heat index was 107 at Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's 102 here. It's 95 degrees. Humidity at 61%. Winds out of the southwest at 9 miles per hour on this Friday afternoon. Is first round district baseball. Hawks taking on the Mustangs of Independence. They'll take on the winner of the nightcap later on tonight. Anamosa visiting the Sabres of Central DeWitt. The top-ranked teams all season in Class 3A. The reasons they get to host this first-round doubleheader and host on Monday night as well. There's a strike at the knees, outer half. A throw down to second. A perfect strike, but getting back on the bag was the runner, Marcus Beatty. As Fettkeather, no issues with that throw. Luke Farmer was right there on the bag and caught it, put the tag on. But as I said, Beatty was laying in the bag.
Yeah, it was a good job there by Coach Lar. Kind of go out, calm down his young team and his young pitcher here in Cal Cole, and just say, hey, we got a lot of game left here. We got to slow things down here just a little bit. We got to throw strikes, and we got to get some outs and get out of here and get back to the plate.
Ball inside off the plate that time. It's a Tegan McEnany, the left fielder. Freshman hits it up in the air left side. Going to his right is Wallard. He'll haul it in, reaching up, stretching at the last moment, making the catch. Goes back towards the left field fence. The fly out to the left fielder for out number 2.
Yeah, good job there by Logan Wallard. That ball carried a little bit farther, I think, than he thought originally off the bat, and took a couple of quick steps right at the end as the ball was coming down. So good job by him to get out number 2. And
here we go.
Hopefully the Hawks can grab number 3 here with the 6th batter of the inning for Independence, Jack Rummel, up to the plate now.
Rummel.
Oh, we got him in the rundown here. Marcus Beatty, he's going to be out. Not even close. Oh, you got to put it on. Oh, got him.
Got him. At third. How about that?
I wasn't sure we got the tag on him in time. Not quite a great throw from Luke Farmer there, but good job by Chris LaRosa getting the tag down on him and throwing the freshman Marcus Beatty out there at third for the third out. So great job by the Hawks and coming back here and limiting the Mustangs to 1 run.
1 run it is for Independence. We go to the second, tied at 1. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into DeWitt on the top of the second inning with a tied ball game of 1-1 to make that 2-0 the count here to Ben Ridenauer, the DH. 6-7-8 for the Hawks. Ridenauer, Curley, and Goebel do up a strike called there. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Ridenauer, the other Hawks senior on this team, hoping this is not his final athletic event in West Delaware sports. As a strike call there for strike 2. 2-2 the count to Ridenauer. 20 hits, 14 runs. 18 runs batted in. Hitting .208 on the season. 2-2 from Schmidt. He chases it upstairs. Neck high there. Ridenauer swings through it for strike 3. And the first strikeout of the game for the Hawks. It brings up Luke Curley now.
Yeah, it looked like Ben just kind of got frozen there. Like he tried to check his swing and, just maybe try to foul that ball off and was, well up in the zone. And he'll come back as a better hitter next time up.
Curley will stand in with 1 out. Takes the ball outside low for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Luke Curley, the freshman. Batting .215, 7 runs, 20 hits, 12 runs knocked in. Ball up and out there. He takes it for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Curley. Hawks scored 1 run, 1 hit, left 1 on. At top half of the first inning, Independence able to answer with 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left on, and 1 Hawk defensive error. As a strike taken there for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Curley.
Switch, you got a count on the number of freshmen between the two teams here in this game?
I do. A foul back to the net. Count is even here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. For Independence, they have 6 freshmen on their roster. The Hawks have 6 freshmen as well. So both 6 freshmen. Look how many of those are in the starting lineups here for the... There's a ball fouled back again. Another foul ball.
Yeah, good job by Luke Curley there to kind of fight off a little off-speed pitch on the inside and try to find something he likes a little bit better in the zone. Pitch by Schmidt, a little bit high. Good job by Luke Curley holding off on that one. He thought about taking the cut and held off in the last minute there. So good job.
Good job. Ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
There we go. That ball's hit hard.
Deep right field.
Deep. It might
right
be
fielder still going
off
back.
the fence. Nope,
He misjudged that one and goes over his head. It bounces on the warning track, and Curley is going to stay at second base. A stand-up 1-out double for Luke Curley. Put a charge into that one, and the wind took it a little bit. Confused that right fielder Hoover as Curley's on with the double.
Yeah, absolutely. Wind, not a huge breeze at the moment, Switch, but it is kind of blowing out to that right center area. And Luke hit that ball high enough, got a little bit into that current, and just got that ball traveling a little bit, took a 2-hopper there to the fence. So great job of at-batting there by Luke Curley, calling a couple pitches off, finding a fastball in the zone and turning on it. So
21st hit for Curley, his 4th double of the season. He's on second with 1 out here in the top of the second. And a ball that misses up and in for Zach Goebel. Goebel, the 8th batter, 3rd this inning for the Hawks.
Yeah, one of those things, Swish, you mentioned there are 12 freshmen between the two teams, and, Wamak varsity baseball, you don't always see that, but that's kind of the way these teams are, both of them kind of on the rise, and they make a lot of freshman mistakes, both of them do, so I think, you look at both programs here, and especially for the Hawks, a lot of good things to come here in the next couple of years.
3 freshman starters in each lineup, Hawks and Mustangs, and you get that 1/8 grader, Corver Hupke, for Independence. There's a strike taken, 1-2 now the count here to Zach Goebel. Goebel hitting 156, 6 hits and 8 runs batted in. Runner on second, 1 away here in the top of inning number 2. Goebel ready and takes it in the dirt. Outside, good stop by the catcher, Schmidt.
Really good job by catcher Schmidt there to get that ball. That ball hopped just in front of him. Kind of made a little backhanded move to his right. Great job to stop that ball. It goes to the backstop. Luke Curley staying on third easily there.
Counts even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on, and time is called by Mr. Nauman. Dunstan Werner coaching third, as he's done the last few weeks, with DELAWARE being gone those 3 nights with the birth of his newest daughter, Morgan. He's in the first base box. Coach Lahr going too far. Decent pitch, but going too far is Goebel. And called out is Zach Goebel for out number 2.
Yeah, just that pitch is a pitch that you got to take a cut at, because, Zach's a good job of him trying to swing. He was able to hold his bat quite far enough there, but that was close enough to the zone that he's got to try to do something there, which he did. So,
runner on second. Woolert standing in, the 9th batter. First time up here in this game. 1-1, we're tied. Top of the second inning. Schmidt, the turn and look, no throw that time. Getting back, standing up is Curley. Runner on and 2 away. Logan Woolert standing back in.
Logan Woolert, kind of a fastball hitter. This is probably what he wants to see in terms of pitchers here. Logan much better with the, those balls right down the gut here versus some of those off-speed pitches. So if he can find one in the zone and get turned on it, this might lead to good things here for the Hawks.
Woolert, the sophomore, takes a strike at the knees on the inside corner there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. 18 runs, 20 hits. Jams himself there as he swings at that one. Thought it was the same spot. Looked a little more inside from our angle anyway. Down the first base line inside the Hawks' first base dugout. Takes not a great cut at that one for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Woolert, 7 doubles, 9 runs batted in, a .250 hitter. And there's strike 3. Frozen there at the knees, and Woolert looks on for the first backwards K. 3rd strikeout for Schmidt all in this inning. We go to the bottom of the second. We're still tied at 1. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck, go teams!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
John Swisher, West Delaware D-Man Lights back with you. Bottom of the second inning. We're knotted at 1 here from DeWitt in this first round Class 3A. District 7, Sub-State 4 contest as Kyle Cole gets ahead. A strike there at the knees, enter after Jack Rummel. 6-7-8 for the Mustangs. Rummel, Hoover, Johnson here for Independence. A ball outside there for ball 1. We're even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
watching Kyle Cole here pitch, especially out of the windup here, he's been a little bit short in all his pitches, almost release point a little bit late, it seems like. I'm not sure if it's just the looks like there's a good drop off there from the front of the mound. I'm not sure if he's just not getting a good footing or what the deal is here, but he's just not quite found the zone yet. Swish.
So Rumble will stand back in, a 2-1 count. This one is a little popper right side coming in. Goebel will make the catch. And the fly out to the right fielder for out number 1 brings up Dalton Hoover now. As Hoover, I counted wrong. There's 4 freshmen. He's another one of the freshmen. 14 hits, 6 runs, 269 average, 4 runs batted in. Hoover, the 7th batter, the right fielder here for Independence. A left-handed batter. It's Cole. Starts with a strike. Outer half at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1 the count here to Dalton Hoover. One more game for you tonight later on from KMCH Sports. It's Western Dubuque opening up. 5th ranked team in Class 4A will take on Waterloo East. As if the Bobcats win, they'll have a bye Monday night and won't play until their sub-state final on next Wednesday night. This one's a foul back. Past the catcher, Fetkeather to the backstop, and the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. We'll have coverage area baseball for you. Class 2A district final tomorrow night. Beckman hosts Comanche at Jink Field in Dyersville. Bill and I will take the air around 6:50. We'll have updates from Cascade and North Lynn's district finals hosted at their home sites as well. This one is skied in the center field, medium depth. Casey goes back, makes the catch for out number 2.
It's kind of interesting here. The Hawk outfielders aren't playing real depth, and it honestly helps them at this point. Swish. Not very often will I say that, but 2 plays here. Logan Waller, that fits there to Casey, or ball to Casey, excuse me. They both had to take a couple steps back, but they've been in great positions. Had they been back in kind of normal depth, they might not have gotten to those balls.
Exactly right. Makes the coaches look good when that pays off.
Absolutely.
Ball in the dirt, bounces to the backstop for ball 1 to Mitch Johnson.
That was the same ball there, and the one hit to Goebel out there in right field.
It is?
Goebel in right field there just a minute ago, too. Was, kind of a short ball. I wasn't going to get to it, and he's right under it. So
Johnson takes another one in the dirt, 2-0 now the count. Johnson, an 8th grader, 8 runs, 12 hits, 4 doubles, 6 runs batted in, a 135 average, hitting the 8th spot.
The 2 8th graders, then you mentioned, I think?
2 8th graders and 4 freshmen in this starting lineup for Coach Jimmy Lizaraga, trying to change the culture here at Independence. They haven't had a winning season since 2007. Didn't go 500 in 2017 at 20-20. Also went to the state tournament back in 2010. They were 14-24. There's a ball foul to the backstop. Talked about earlier how Independence beat West Delaware for the first time since 2003. You were assistant coach on that team for the other side, Independence, correct? I hate to bring that up.
That may or may not be correct, Swish.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
I was young and out of college.
That's right. You didn't know ball is better. There's a ball hit hard side, and
he's going to get maybe to 3 here.
Rolls all the way to the warning track.
Get after it, yeah.
Chases out there. Goebel gets it into his cutoff man. Now thrown in. Hawk will bring it in, but not before. A 2-out triple by Mitch Johnson. So Mitch Johnson now has his 13th hit. That's his first triple of his varsity career.
Yeah, you're not expecting number 8 batter to put on quite a charge like that on the ball to right field. And as we just talked about, the outfielders playing a little bit more shallow than normal, and the slope of the outfield here is definitely downhill. Obviously for water runoff and purposes like that, but that ball, kind of hit about halfway, 3/4 of the way out to the fence, and just slowly rolled the rest of the way. And so tough play for Goebel to get back there as he's running to get to the ball. It allows Johnson to just continue around the bases. So
strike taken outer half, Caleb Landfear. Landfear, a junior, 14 runs, 5 hits, 135 average for the junior, number 9 batter. And there's a strike. Inside corner, right at the knees for strike 2. Good job by Kyle Cole coming back and getting ahead, going right after this 9 batter, being aggressive.
Yeah, really good job. This is where Kyle wants to get out of the inning, unscathed, especially get this number 9 batter. That's a great hit.
Strike 3. Hawks get out of it. Backwards K for out number 3, and we go to the third inning. 1-1. We're tied. District Baseball with Delaware and Independence flavor from KMCH Sports.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
Top of the third inning is here. We're 40 minutes old now. Here from DeWitt. 2 foul balls off the bat of Kyle Cole. He stands in after getting hit by a pitch and scoring the lone run of the game for the Hawks back at first. Tied up at 1 in the top of the third inning. Hawks and the Mustangs of Independence. Cole, Farmer, Voss. 1, 2, 3. Up and in there for a ball. 1-2 the count. From the pitcher, Logan Schmidt. He threw 20 pitches in each of the first half innings. This one hit into left field. They'll bounce past left fielder McEnany. He rolls all the way to the bottom of the fence. Around second, going into third is Kyle Cole. He will slide in it for safely. Triple it is.
Ooh, not a whole lot often you see a ball hit the left field and runner able to get a triple out of it. But like I said, this outfield with that downhill slope, the ball just continues to kind of roll to the fence and allows the runners to keep traveling. So great job by Kyle Cole to get a leadoff triple.
What happened?
Must have called him missing first base.
They appealed and had him missing a bag.
Oh, my.
Right there, Kyle.
As one out here.
Yeah, oh, my. That's not...
Really?
Oof.
So 1 away. Here in this top of the third inning, after a triple. Hate to see that. Luke Farmer now will stand in after sacrificing the first his last time up. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking for a strike, and we're even now at 1-1. Not much argument from the West Delaware coaching staff.
No, and it's one of those things that you can't really argue because at the end of the day, it's not going to help the cause.
Yeah.
And interesting fact here, obviously the home plate umpire has to make that call, and the fact that he's actually going to see that, I would assume that Kyle must have really missed the first base for him to see that.
Has to be obvious.
Yeah. It's not one of those calls you see even made very often, let alone appealed. So,
yeah,
tough break for the Hawks there.
It has to be appealed, and that's the other team's dugout paying attention. They thought it looked obvious enough,
or they're just trying to get one and they got one.
Well, and the home plate umpire agreed, though.
Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of factors have to go there. 2-2 the count with 1 down. This ball is looped into left field. That'll get down in front of the left fielder, McEnany. For the hit there, the Hawks have had a hit every inning so far. Now 2 in this inning.
Yeah, that's just one of those tough breaks there for the Hawks, getting the little bloop single there in the left field. That obviously would have scored the runner from third, giving the Hawks the lead. So hopefully the Hawks continue to put the ball in play here against Schmidt. And at this point, he's at 50 pitches already. Just entering into the 1 out here in the third. So
throw over, sliding in head first safely is Farmer. 1 down, 1 on. Jared Voss stands in. He had an RBI hit his last time in the first inning, scoring Cole. Schmidt back on the rubber, turns and looks. Now ready for the first pitch to Voss. It's on the way, and it's a ball missing the zone there for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Jared Voss, number 3 batter in this Hawks lineup.
going back to that missed first base call there, it's a young staff over there at Independence. You don't always see those types of calls or appeals even made by veteran coaches. They kind of always say that's baseball. It's one of those things, close at second on the double play, things like that. But like I said, great job there by the Independence staff to appeal that and get the out. So it saved them from trailing at this point. So
it is a part of the game. Some coaches will designate players, guys, to look for those things. Absolutely. Not sure if that's done much anymore. But obviously someone was looking. There's a swing and a miss. For strike 1, we're even at 1-1. 2 hits so far in this inning. Only 1 runner on right now. After 1 away, retired on the missed base appeal call. Jared Voss standing in. 1 ball, 1 strike from Schmidt. On the way, and it's outside. Runner goes. Throw down, up the line, but still got him. Able to tag him in the chest was Beatty, the shortstop, as Farmer is going to be called out on a 2-6 caught stealing.
Yeah, Farmer now had a great lead there, and then got a little bit slow of a jump. I thought might still get there when the ball traveled off the base, but actually helped Beatty in getting over to the to the runner there. Tough break there for the Hawks again.
There's a ball up and out. Ball 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 away in the top of the third. We're tied at 1. Voss back in and ready, and he swings and misses. Pitch ran the knees, inner half there. Big cut on that one. Came up empty. Here to Jared Voss. Schmidt back and ready. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Hawks want to forget about that half inning. We go to the bottom half of the third. We're tied at 1. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Along with them, studio producer, afternoon man, promotions director, production director of KMCH Radio, back in the cool air-conditioned studios. KMCH Radio on East Main Street. John Swisher, Matt Weiss with you here. We're outside, just outside the Hawks' first base dugout, top Check that bottom of the third inning now as we're tied at 1 in this first-round district contest. Class 4A District 7, Sub-State 4 to be exact, as the Hawks and Mustangs knotted up at 1. Top of the order for Independence starts things off. Keegan Schmidt, and a strike there after a ball. We're even 1-1. Now here's the test. How do you respond from that inning? You're still tied at 1. Things didn't go your way there. Fight back. Hold Independence here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's got to be the goal. And, Kyle Cole, the guy on the mound, is I'm going to say culprit, but, at the same time, he's the one that he's got to be thinking about, geez, I let off a triple there, missed first base. They, caught it. But now I got to come back and I got to
flush that.
Yeah,
got to get that out of his head and don't let it affect you anymore now. You're still right in this ball game, tied at 1. This ball is flown into center field. Going back, Casey has
great play.
Nice job staying on his feet. Still on the run, catching him with his back towards left field. Nick Casey with the talented catch there. And the fly out to the center fielder for out number 1.
That's one of those things right there that I talked to Coach Lahr a little bit earlier this week, and, he mentioned that he was thinking about throwing Kyle and just thought a little bit better defensively with Nick Casey out there in center field and proves it right there. It was a great running grab there by Nick Casey. The ball was hitting kind of in the gap and was able to run it down and save a base, probably an extra base hit there.
No doubt. Marcus Beatty stands in now. He hits this one into right field, but getting over there, Goebel has it. The F9 for out number 2.
Again, kind of the short positioning there in right field has helped Goebel, and again, must have been something that the Hawks coaching staff was able to catch maybe the first time they played, or maybe when they watch Independence play later in the year and from scouting, and it's definitely paid off.
2 outs, and it brings up Logan Schmidt now. A strike there. Kyle Cole getting ahead of batters. Always a good thing, especially on a warm day. Using the least amount of pitches as you can here.
Yeah, absolutely. At 43, this is 44 right there. That ball is hit up in the air and should be caught as well.
Guy right side coming in with those shades down, loses the hat. Goebel puts it away. Good job of the Hawks responding, holding Independence 1-2-3 to the 4th we go. We're tied at 1. Back into this from KMCH Sports.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
Back into DeWitt when picking up a tad as we're in the top of the 4th inning. That's Swisher Matt Weiss back with you. And Casey leads things off. Casey reached on the fielder's choice, stranded back in the 1st. Stands in against Logan Schmidt here. We're tied at 1. Ball bounces past. Nice scoop by the catcher, I should say. The backhanded stab. Stopped by Schmidt, the catcher.
Hawks with a little bit of action down there in their bullpen. I can't see if that's Voss down there.
There's a strike by Schmidt.
Yeah, Voss down in the dugout there, or in the bullpen, excuse me. But obviously, Cole, coming on stronger. Their 7-pitch inning last inning, so.
Ball 4. to Nick Casey. One strike in that at bat. Casey works the base on balls and is the second free pass. First walk of the night issued by Schmidt, the pitcher for the Mustangs. Brings up Chris LaRosa now. Grounded out to the third baseman his last time in the first inning. Hawks scored that one run in the first. Independent scored their one run in bottom of the first inning.
Oh, that's a leadoff guy on every inning so far, Swish? Well, outside last inning, I guess, with the Cole had that triple, but called back. Did we get, was it Curley the first batter there in the second?
No, that was right now we're struck out.
Right now we're struck
second
out.
hour. Okay. Second inning, but yeah, it's now 3 of the 4 with the Cole triple as Chris LaRosa stands in. Takes the ball there. Right on first, nobody down. LaRosa ready for the 1-0 pitch. Casey a good lead at first. Come back out. And he'll head back in. A throw over by Schmidt to his first baseman, Rummel.
A good opportunity for the Hawks. Obviously, get the leadoff guy on, and especially you got your senior leader, Nick Casey, there now on the bases, which...
showing bunt, pulling back, ball outside. Ball 2, 2-0 the count.
Here we go, Hawk.
Schmidt back on the rubber, looking at Casey. Rosa back in and ready. The 2-0 on the way, and it's a strike on the outer half above the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hawks looking to win their 7th first-round game in a row. They haven't had a first-round loss since July 13th of 2012 against Dubuque Wahlert at home at Exide Field by a score of 3-2.
Quick throw over there to first base there by Schmidt. I'm sure the Hogs runners are starting to catch on to this. I've been watching Schmidt a little bit here. He'll tip his cap down when he's going to go to the plate, and he kind of stays still when he's going to throw it back to first base. So he'll be able to kind of catch on there. You'll watch the quick tip of the cap down, and away goes the home.
2-1. There's a good throw, and they've got Casey in a rundown. He's going to go back, and safe in. As the high tag came on the shoulder, sliding back in was Casey. As Casey stopped about halfway.
He got kind of a bad jump and realized it almost too late for him, but getting back in safe there. Wasn't sure if he was, but we'll take it safe. And
2 balls and 1 strike to count. They were checking on the count. Casey back on first. LaRosa back in. 2-1 on the way. And strike 2 on the inside corner.
That's a pitch that I'm definitely okay with Chris LaRosa taking there on 3-1. And Schmidt been kind of a little bit all over here. Obviously, if you can draw a walk there, if you're Chris LaRosa, no out walk, that's a huge job. So good job by Chris taking the pitch, and let's see if he can put this one in play now.
Now they put all 3 on the scoreboard. They are showing a 3-2 count. Now, what they had previously, that's 3-2 on the way, and there's ball 4. LaRosa does draw the walk. 2 walks in a row. Third free pass to this inning for Schmidt. Hawks are in business here with nobody out. Ben Ridenauer stand in first. Coach Lozaraga will have a meeting on the mound here. Look back in the dugout, but I think you just give Schmidt a little time here and just talk to him here with nobody out and 2 runners on.
Yeah, nobody down in their bullpen, getting warmed up or anything like that. So just, hey, this is the situation we got here. You assume at this point that Benny's going to probably lay the bunt down, try to get the runners over with no outs here. But then again, you got a senior at the plate. Coach Lahr, Coach Warner over there might just say, hey, Benny boy, put this ball in the outfield for us. So conventional wisdom says he's going to be squaring around, though, Switch.
It's Ridenauer. 5 sacrifices, second on the team behind Logan Woolard. Nobody out, runners on first and second here. Top of the 4th inning. We're tied up at 1. The winner moves on to Monday night semifinal play. The loser has played their final game of the 2019 campaign. Ridenauer, designated hitter here.
Hupke kind of playing even with the base at this point. Not first baseman in just a little bit, just off the grass, but curious if Hupke will come in here. Yep, there's Benny squaring around.
And he's going to get the bunt down, left side, catcher lets it go, and it goes foul. Picks it up just left of the line.
That ball had fair ball written all over it, and that caught the just the edge of the infield grass there, and there's a pretty good lip, and as soon as it hit that, it was barreling out to foul ball. I thought maybe the catcher was going to touch it ahead of time, but that would have been a huge break for the Hogs, as I think Benny might have beat that out at that point, too.
Stands back in with 1 strike, 1-1. DH here for Fettkether, the catcher here in this game, is right now we're struck out swinging his first time up in the second. The 0-1 here from Schmidt after a turn and look. Now he's going to turn and throw, and getting back in safely is Casey at second.
After the ball here that you're Ben right now, or you're a senior, he's got to put down and, got to give your team an opportunity to advance the runners here. So let's go, Benny boy.
LaRosa on first, Casey on second. He shows bunt.
There it is.
Right
Good
side.
bunt, too.
First baseman will try to tag him out. Now throws and gets the second baseman Johnson right in the glove. As the one, check that 3-4 on the sacrifice bunt out by Ridenauer. Gets his job done. 1 out. Runners on second and third now.
Yeah, good opportunity here. Luke Curley up to bat. Luke able to put a little pop into one last time, sent it to the right center gap, able to get a double out of it. I'd like to see something similar here out of the bat of Luke Curley here this time.
Curley. That hit his first time up, his 21st of the season. Runners on second and third, 1 out. This ball skips over the plate. Good job by Schmidt keeping in front of him. Ball on, 1-0 the count. On the flip side of that win streak for the Hawks in first round district games, Independents have not won one since July 20th, 2015, when they beat Decorah at Hickside Field in Manchester, 14-11 in 8 innings on that Friday night. Runners on second and third here, stepping off as Schmidt and recollecting himself. A 1-0 count to Luke Curley, 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. We're tied at 1. The 1-0. Strike.
That's probably a ball that Luke Curley wants back, I think, John. That was kind of an off-speed. Might even been a changeup. Doesn't look like much of a breaking pitch, but just about belly high. And I think he kind of froze Luke a little bit there. He wasn't expecting that pitch. So
good location. The 1-1 upstairs. Nose high that time for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 away. Runners on second and third. Curley. Big situation here for the freshman. Zach Goebel waits in the on-deck circle.
This might be one of those situations, too, where Coach DeLaware has him taking a strike, too.
And a swing and a miss there for strike 2, or even out 2-2.
At this point, we're at 17 pitches on the inning. Up to 73 on the game already here. Third of the way through the 4th. So that's going to get down.
Liner over the head or the first baseman. A rumble. One will score. The runner around third coming in. He will score as well. The Hawks go up 3-1. Another hit by Luke Curley. RBI single down the right field line. Little duck snorter again.
Yeah, that was a great placement there by Luke Curley. Just hit the just over the first baseman's glove and just got into the outfield grass, and then it just absolutely died. First baseman and the right fielder both had a long run to get to that, allowing Chris LaRosa to score all the way from second base. So great job of base running by him, and good job of hitting there by Luke Curley.
So Goebel stands in and takes a strike there. 0-1 to count to Goebel. Hawks have scored 2 with 1 out now in this top of the 4th inning. They lead this game 3-1. Second lead this ball game after leading early 1-0. This one's too far outside for a ball, or even 1-1.
Yeah, Schmidt definitely not happy about that last hit. I don't think the last 2 pitches here. Looks like he's reared back a little bit, put a little extra on it, and that ball well out of the zone.
Started off with some control issues, walking the first 2 batters of this inning, Casey and LaRosa. This is the 1-1, and it's taken on the outside corner. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. So Goebel started to show bunt, pulled back, thought it was outside, but it was right in that corner. This is home plate umpire Matt Nauman. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Schmidt with 1 away. And the 1-2 is hit right side. Ground ball. Second baseman going to go to second. Gets the lead runner. Curley is out on the 4-6 force out for out number 2.
Oh, that's one of those tough ones there. Luke Curley just not quite speedy enough to get over to second there on that one. Good play by the independent second baseman, having to go to his left first and then being able to turn around and heads up enough to be able to turn that ball. I know he had enough time to get Curley at second base, but again, Hawks putting the ball in play. That's what you want to see out of him, John.
No doubt about it, as the Hawks have a runner on with 2 down. 2 in so far in this top of the fourth. A strike to Logan Waller. Backwards K his first time up. Hawks have struck out 4 times against pitcher Logan Schmidt to lead this game 3-1 here in the top of this fourth inning.
This will be pitch number 80 for Schmidt here already in the fourth inning. So
0-1 on the way, fouled up and out of play, right side. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Still nobody warming up in the bullpen for the Mustangs, assuming that I guess if they've got somebody that's going to come in, he's probably out in the field at this point.
The 0-2. Off speed, it lines left side on the ground. The shortstop is going to throw it. Oh, he's going to be in time. It is.
Kind of a mistake there by Marcus Beatty, the shortstop for Independences. I believe he could easily kind of flip that ball over to second base. Instead,
took the long way and it burned him.
Yeah, absolutely. Took him a little bit longer to set his feet to get the ball over to first at that point, and just wasn't in time. Good job getting down the baseline there by Logan Waller.
And the courtesy runner will be Sam Leckie here, the junior. Leckie in the stolen base department, 5 of 6.
You also had to put another runner on for the Hawks. Kind of one of those things that's unseen is at this point now, Logan Schmidt's got to throw some more pitches this inning as well, Swish. So good job by the Hawks.
Pinch runner out there for Goebel, Sam Leckie. So Cole stands in, takes the ball. 1-0 the count. Runners on first and second. Waller gets on the infield hit. Second hit this inning. 6th hit of the game for the Hawks. They lead 3-1. Ball downstairs that time for ball 2. 2-0.
I like this move by Coach Larb, getting Sam Leckie in out there. Pinch run. A little bit more wheels on the base pass there. With the speedy Kyle Cole, you could possibly ball's a little high. Could even possibly squeak out an infield hit with the speed of Kyle Cole, which you don't always get that if you've got somebody on a little bit slower runner there on second base as well. So hopefully the Hawks can sneak in an extra run here with this move as well.
And there's a strike after 3 balls. 3-1 now the count here to Kyle Cole, the 7th batter this inning. Hawks have scored 2 runs. They've had a walk, a sacrifice, a hit, the fielder's choice, a hit, and now Cole standing in there with 2 outs and 2 on. The 3-1 pitch from Schmidt on the way, and it's swung on and missed for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I can guarantee you one thing, Swish. If Kyle Cole puts his ball in play, I guarantee that he puts his foot on first base this time.
That's a pretty good guarantee. No doubter there. A mistake you usually don't make twice in a row. As there is the ball misses outside and off the plate.
Good at bat there by Kyle Cole.
Cole gets the walk. The 3rd walk of the game, as now courtesy runner will be Connor Funk out at first base for Cole. He'll give a breather before he goes back on the mound in the bottom of the 4th.
Looks like the Indies going to make a pitching change here. Oh, going to send somebody down to warm up here possibly, give him a little bit extra time.
Yeah, not going to make the change quite yet. The catcher Schmidt just coming out and talking with his older brother Logan.
We're at 31 pitches here on the inning, and he's up to 87 on the game so far. So still throwing the ball fairly hard, but control issues have hurt him this inning, especially early in the game when the Hawks scored a run, and then early in this inning, a couple of walks led to a couple of runs, and Hawks still in business here with 2 outs.
The 8th batter of the inning, Luke Farmer, stands in. Base is full, 2 away. Hawks have scored 2, lead 3-1. Strike there, enter half belt high for strike 1 to Farmer. He had a sacrifice his first time up in that 1-run first inning, got a hit, and was caught stealing back his last time in the 3rd. This one is sent up in the air. Medium depth center field. Lamphere has a beat on it. He'll put it away for the out. The fly out to the center fielder for out number 3. The Hawks get 2 runs, take the 3-1 lead. To the last of the 4th we go. Back into this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue, at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
Bottom of the 4th inning here. John Swisher, Matt Weiss back with you from DeWitt. 2-0 the count here to Corver Humpke. 4-5-6 for the Mustangs. Humpke, McEnany, and Rummel starting things off against Kyle Cole. Hawks scored 2 runs on 2 hits, left 3 on in that 4th inning. They took advantage of 2 of the 3 walks they were handed to them. As ball 3 there, 3-0 the count to Humpke, who walked his last time up in the 1st inning. 3-1 Hawks lead here in the last of the 4th inning. This game an hour and 10 minutes old here from DeWitt. Ball is fouled up and out of play right side as it hits the net and comes back into the grass in front of the first base dugout. Coach Warner hustles and gets that one.
Well, if you're Cal Cole out there, you like to see Corver Humpke there taking a swing at a 3-0 pitch that's a little bit low in the zone. So
3 balls and 1 strike. Here to Humpke. He lines this one into center field. Farmer efforting there, but not a chance. And that one was high enough. Yeah. Casey tosses it in after the leadoff single, the 3rd hit of the game only for Independence here in the last of the 4th.
Say what I like watching Humpke bat. He's cool and calm and collected there for an 8th grader. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Kyle Cole last year. And speaking of Corver Humpke, the Hawks softball team is going to see probably his sister pitching on Tuesday as the Hawks advance to the state tournament with a 6-1 victory the other night over the Central DeWitt Sabres. Congratulations to the Lady Hawks.
Indeed, the 14th time in program history, first since 2014. We'll have it for you at 1:30 on Tuesday afternoon. The Hawks and the Mustangs of Independence, 2nd year in a row for Independence, their 9th trip to the state tournament in Fort Dodge. We'll have area coverage starting on Monday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Northland will open up, the number 1 team in the land. Then Beckman will play at 3:30. We'll have the Northland game live for you here on Mix 94.7. The Beckman game live on KMCH.com. Northland at 3 o'clock game. Brian Wheatley will join me for that one. Carl Woolbridge will have the Beckman game for you online. There's a ball outside. 2-0 the count. Coach Lawler wants time. He's going to have a slow walk out to talk to Kyle Cole in the infield here.
Speaking of the Blazers, congratulations to Manchester native Ryan Meisner on the trip to state. Kind of huge win for them last Monday night for the Blazers as they kind of came in a little bit lower seeded, but that just kind of shows you how tough the WAMAC is to get through. And 4 WAMAC teams making the state tournament, and obviously Central DeWitt with a really good softball team this year. Solon with a really good softball team in Williamsburg, losing in their respective games.
Pitching change here. Jared Voss will be the new pitcher. We'll tell you more about him after our break. We're back after this 3-1 in favor of the Hawks. Bottom of the 4th with 1 on, nobody out. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I gotta tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Back into DeWitt, 2-0 the count with one down here. Jared Voss, the new pitcher, his 7th appearance on the year. He's got a 2-2 mark, 33 in the third innings pitch, 34 hits, 14 runs against, 6 earned runs, a 1.26 ERA. He's walked 12, hit 3, struck out 21, and this one's a wild pitch to the backstop there as it gets by Fettgether, and Hupke will get to second base. Tegan McEnany standing in. He flied out to left his last time up in that first inning. Jared Voss, 21 strikeouts on the year in those 33 in the third innings pitched. 252 opponents hitting against him. 3-0 the count here, one down. Bottom of the fourth, Hawks lead 3-1. There's a ball outside. And McEnany watches that one closely and takes ball 4. Second walk allowed by, check that third walk allowed by Hawks pitching first for Voss here as he takes over. With one on, nobody out in the bottom of the fourth inning, as Jack Rummel will stand in now.
Yeah, no outs, correct, Swish? We have one out there for the scoreboard, so.
Oh, no, there's nobody out.
Nobody out, yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's what I had, too. I looked up there and.
Yeah, they do have that out on the scoreboard still, but only 2 batters have been up here. We've had a hit and a walk as a throw back. Fettgether, after the ball got away a little bit, diving back in is Hupke out at second base. So runners on first and second. Rummel standing in. He flying out to Goebel and right his last time in that second inning.
So did you make those position changes there too?
I did not. What do you got?
We got with Voss coming in. It looks like they moved Nick Casey to shortstop, and it looks like Cole moved out to center field. So.
All right, so Willard, Cole, and Goebel left to right. LaRosa, Casey, Farmer, and Curley third to first. Here's a bunt right side. Voss has it up and over. Gets his man. Defensively executed well there on the 1-3 put out as Curley makes the catch at first. And a sacrifice for Rummel for out number 1. Runners move up 90 feet. Hupke on third. McEnany on second. Dalton Hoover stands in. He flied out the center his last time in the second.
Yeah, one nice thing here for the Hawks, even though there's runners on second and third, is that you've got 7, 8, 9 coming up. But obviously the number 8 hitter hit a triple last time we were up. So still got to bear down here if you're Jared Voss and try to get a quick out without anybody, scoring as well.
Now there is one out. Runners on second and third. Hoover, left-handed batter standing in here. 7th batter in this lineup. 4th this inning for Independence. Swing on and miss there by Hoover for strike 1. On 1 the count to the Mustang right fielder. Hoover, a .269 batter coming in, 14 hits, 4 runs batted in. Voss, the 0-1, is fouled left side into the netting. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Beautiful facility here. We've been here several times for West Delaware softball and baseball. About 4 or 5 years old now. Kirk Kreider, the fine AD of Central DeWitt Schools, nearing the end of his tenure here at DeWitt. He's been here a long time as coach and teacher and AD.
Yeah,
swing and a miss.
That's what you want to see from Jared Voss.
All around great guy, Kirk Kreider.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to be kind of his farewell song here. Last year for the Wombat, coming up for the Sabres, and it's going to be Mr. Kreider's last year as well. Class act from him all around, and I think you kind of say it's bittersweet for Coach Kreider to say goodbye to DeWitt, but he's mentioned to me multiple times, good opportunity for him to get out as they make the change to the MAC, and new beginnings for DeWitt.
No doubt. Here's Johnson hitting this one in the shallow center, and coming in, but now reaching up as Cole able to snare that one out of the air, and the line out to center had us faked out a little bit.
A little conventional catch, but we'll take it.
Yeah, whatever works. To the fifth we go. 3-1 Hawks. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
John and Matt back with you. Ball 1 to the leadoff man, Jared Voss, as we start the 5th inning. Hour and 20 minutes into this one here. This Class 3A District 7 first rounder tonight. Sub-State 4. Hawks and Mustangs. Hawks lead 3-1. A strike there, and the count is even up at 1-1. The winner moves on to Monday night right back here in DeWitt. And there's a strike in the inside corner at the knees for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The winner meets the winner of the second game here tonight. Heavy ranked in Class 3A Sabres of Central DeWitt hosting the Blue Raiders of Anamosa. And there's a swing and a miss by Jared Voss for the swinging K for out number 1. Brings up Nick Casey now.
Something we mentioned a little bit earlier there, and see if Nick Casey does the same thing. We've been seeing the Hawk batters take a lot of pitches, and, they're kind of taking that pitch until they get a strike. Kind of a veteran coaching move here, if you will, as we watched the Mustangs swing a couple different times on 3-0 pitches. So
swing and miss there, especially now. Not a bad thing to do.
No,
with Schmidt out there over the 90 pitch mark. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, I got him at 94. This will be his 95th pitch here.
Casey swings and a miss. He takes that one downstairs for ball 1. We're even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Nick walked his last time up and scored in that 2-run 4th inning. Reached on the fielder's choice, was stranded back to the 1-run first.
Either way, obviously, Nick Casey, as I say that, takes a swing for his first strike, but Hawks have taken a lot of pitches tonight, and again, I think that was definitely part of the game plan going in, and I would say that this is probably going to be Schmidt's last inning here, unless he can somehow work out of this quickly, but
he grooved that one there on the outer half, thigh high, after a wild ball thrown. The count is even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Casey back in and ready. The 2-2 on the way. It is up and in. Misses the zone. Leaning back out of the way of that one. Casey for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chris LaRosa waiting in the on-deck circle right in front of us here. 3-2. Foul back to the netting. Behind home plate, and we're staying full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Really good job here tonight by the Hawks. Plate appearances, like I said, they've taken a lot of pitches. They fouled off a lot of balls. Able to come back a lot of those times and those at bats, just like they are able to get it.
Well, they hit over the head of the second baseman Johnson, right center field. The center fielder bobbles.
Nick Casey smart,
takes advantage of it. As a center fielder and right fielder, a little misconfusion. Who's going to pick it up? Center fielder went for it, had to go back. And the right fielder kind of in his way. Casey will take advantage of the error there. Second error of the game. First of Independence. After the one-out single, brings up Chris LaRosa.
Yeah, it's just a great heads-up play by the Hawk senior, Hawk captain. able to stretch just a single easily there into a double as Independence was in no hurry. Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. LaRosa for strike one.
I should have said one base into two.
That's right.
My bad there, Johnny.
Good job.
But, yeah, huge heads-up play there by Nick Casey. He says, I don't want my playing career to be done yet. I'm going to keep playing.
Playing hard here tonight. Hawks have a 3-1 lead at this point. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Runner on now, one out. And a look back as Casey walks back to second base. LaRosa standing in, walked, scored his last time of the fourth. He grounded out back in the first inning.
Not many pitches. This might be the last batter here we see from Logan Schmidt. This will be pitch 102 coming up now.
0-1 on the way upstairs and outside. The ball 1-1 with one out. Here LaRosa, top of the fifth. Hawks scored one in the first, two in the fourth. Independence just one at the bottom of the first inning. Hawks have 7 hits now in this game.
Chris LaRosa.
Outside, it's going to stick foul when it's picked up. It hit that grass, almost came back right before the line, before the catcher Schmidt snared it.
I thought he was going to let her roll back there.
1-2 the count. We're hoping, but no such luck.
I think the Hawk coaching staff and Chris LaRosa was the only one there ready for him to lay down that butt too, and he was moving down the line, almost was able to sneak her right back in. So Chris LaRosa trying to do anything he can to get on base and advance the runner.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second base, Casey. LaRosa back in and ready. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and miss. Outside edge there. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I caught Chris. I think he was waiting fastball. Kind of threw him a little bit off speed pitch there on the outside. And
goes down for out number 2. Ben Ridenauer stands in. Sacrificed his last time in the fourth. He struck out first time up in the second. Stands in here. The runner on second. 2 down. Top of the fifth. Hawks lead by 2. 3-1. Inner half. Belled high there. Ridenauer takes it for strike one.
Oh, he's been able to finish out this batter here, Swish, but this will be the end of Logan Schmidt here as well, as he's now, this will be 106 coming up here. Assuming that he's probably going to get to that 110 mark.
Yes, there's a ball alone outside. You can go 110, and if you're on the batter, once you get to 110, you can finish out that at bat, but then you're done. 1-1 the count with 2 down, runner on second base. Right now we're back in and ready. After a look back by Schmidt, Casey hustling back. Now time is called.
Coach Lahr gonna
call at the base umpire. Now he's
looking. I think maybe about
both umpires in. He wants to have a word.
About pitch count here, maybe.
Now he's asking about something that the pitcher's doing, I think. Matt Nauman now. And Nick Callahan, the umpires here from Cascade, having a word with Coach Lahr, and they do not say anything to the pitcher Schmidt, and back they go to their positions. Coach Lahr goes back to the first base coaching box. 2 down, runner on second.
Go through here, Betty.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here 2 Ridenauer. Schmidt. Look back, and now the delivery, and it's fouled back. Just got a piece of that one for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ridenauer. Luke Curley waits in the on-deck circle. Hawks lead this game 3-1. Trying to get the win and move on to Monday night. Right back here in DeWitt. Against most likely Central DeWitt, they have to take care of Anamosa later on tonight first. There's a fastball up and in. Runner goes.
Got it. Yeah, straight throw.
Schmidt to Hupke on the 2-5 caught stealing. Casey is retired. And so are the Hawks here in the fifth. To the bottom half we go. 3-1. West Delaware back after this from KMCH Sports.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with 1 policy, 1 bill, 1 deductible, and 1 agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggin is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Along with Rob Edwards, back to the studio of KMCH Radio. John Swisher, Matt Weiss, back with you from DeWitt. So Hawks lead this game 3-1 for the last of the fifth inning now as Independence leads things off with Caleb Lamphere. 9-1-2. Lamphere, Schmidt, and Beatty for the Mustangs, the 4 seed in this district number 7 in Class 3A, Upstate 4. The Hawks, the 5th seed. Home team Independence. There's, swing off the bat. Here's a handle there. Foul ball as it hit the catcher in foul ground first and went up the first base line. Wouldn't matter if it went back fair that time for strike one. 1-1 the count here. Lamphere struck out looking his last time up in the second inning. Hawks lead 3-1. Winner moves on to Monday night. Right back here, 7 o'clock. It's the winner of the next game, Central DeWitt or Anamosa. Central DeWitt heavily favored as a higher-ranked team in Class 3A have been most of the season. Winners of the East Division of Wamac Conference. Great strike 3 at the knees. Other half looking and frozen was Lamphere. A backwards K for out number 1.
You know, that's kind of what you see out of Jared Voss. He's not a overpowering pitcher in terms of fastball, but has a couple of different breaking pitches and was able to sneak that one in there on the outside corner about knee-high, and great pitcher's pitch there.
Brings up Keegan Schmidt now. He walked and scored. Long run of the game for the Mustangs, way back in the first inning. This game exactly an hour and 30 minutes old right now. Started right at 5 o'clock here in DeWitt. A strike there. Right out to center his last time did Schmidt. It's Cole. Kyle Cole started this game. He is out in center field now. And Casey, who started in center, is at short. And Jared Voss, who started the game at shortstop, is the pitcher here. He came on 1 on in that last inning, so his first full inning here, and the count is 1-1 to Keegan Schmidt.
And there's kind of an interesting thing there about Jared Voss is as he's on the mound, he kind of has that three-quarter delivery, almost a half-arm delivery, where he kind of brings the ball straight up and does the same thing with his fastball as he does his off-speed pitches. So really hard to read what pitch is coming out of his hand when he throws. So definitely could be a little bit of a struggle here for the Independence hitters to make the adjustment as they, this is Voss's first time through the lineup. So
ball up and in there for ball 3. 3-1 the count. So he took over phase 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. First time this top of the order is getting a look at him is Schmidt. That 3-1 count on the way. Off-speed pitch is right in there for a strike. Took a little while. Maybe it was a fastball. He just threw it lighter. He's trying to aim it. He got it in there right for a strike.
Yeah, Jared Voss, again, he's kind of like everything he does. He's not necessarily the most conventional of kids, but he's an athlete and gets it done.
Strike 2 there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes back out.
The pop-up should be Jared's play.
Voss in between the mound and the plate catches it for out number 2. The pop-out. Tyler Schmidt brings up Marcus Beatty now. Beatty flat out to right his last time in the third. A hit to left his first time in inning number 1. 2 away here in this bottom of the 5th inning. Hawks with the 3-1 advantage. Western Dubuque, first round baseball later on tonight from KMCH Sports. Bill Logan will have it for you live right here on Mix 94.7, KMCH.com. Bobcats open up. Number 5 team in Class 4A against the Trojans of Waterloo East. 7 o'clock start time. We'll join Bill after we're done here from Farley Park for Western Dubuque baseball. Strike there to Marcus Beatty. 0-1 the count here to Beatty. 2 away in the last of the 5th. And there is strike 2. Anthony right on that inside corner. 0-2 the count.
Yeah, Jared Voss kind of finding his groove now, and started the beginning of this inning here. It's a little bit shaky. He, coming back to the mound from starting in the last inning here, but good pitcher's pitch there, a little bit low in the dirt, and it's where you want to see it 0-2, and I'd like to see Jared come back here and get the strikeout here against Marcus Beatty, bring the Hawks back in, and hopefully try to get an insurance run or 2 here in the top of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way, and it's a little popper right side. Get it. He avoids the runner and hauls it in. The pop out to the catcher for out number 3. Hawks go to the 6th with the 3-1 lead. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
John Matt back with you. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Josh Struve is the new pitcher of record now for the Mustangs of Independence, taking over for Logan Schmidt. Struve, a sophomore. This is his 14th appearance, a 1-0 record, 24 innings pitched. Starts the bat to Ben Reitenauer, who was batting when Casey got thrown out at third in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Struve, a 1-0 record, 24 innings pitched, 42 hits, takes a strike there. There's Reitenauer. It's 1-1. As Struve, 29 runs against him, 23 earned runs, a 6.71 ERA, 8 walks, 3 hit batters, 20 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .372 against him. Off-speed pitch there for a strike in the outside corner, right at the knees. Reitenauer's down now, 1-2.
Yeah, Struve kind of unorthodox there at the mound. He gets that throwing side elbow up in the air, then kind of drops it and then brings it back up. It's kind of interesting, but getting it done for himself so far.
Pitch there, Reitenauer got under that one and popped it out to the first baseman Rummel in foul territory. The pop out for out number 1. I'm trying to think of the major league pitcher that he looks like when he has that right arm up in the air.
He looks like back when I used to coach some baseball at Anna Montezuma. That reminds me of a kid named Brandon Kula, who used to pitch there. Kind of looks like Brandon, and Brandon was a great hurler for us back in the day. So
swing and a miss.
Definitely hawk hitters here a little bit thrown her off, but the speed here, yeah. They move up in the box just a little bit.
Curley down 0-1. He brings his fastball downstairs for a ball. 1-1 the count. Curley has 2 hits so far in this game and 2 RBI.
One of those things I don't want to see the Hawk batters. I kind of want to continue to see them patient at the plate. It worked for them so far this game, and obviously new pitcher coming in, but at the same time, want to see him throw some pitches, long at bats, and it's worked so far for the Hawks. Hopefully we continue to see that here.
Pitch drops down and goes inside and gets past the catcher to the backstop there. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Luke Curley. Two on the way, and a foul ball off into the bat by Curley. Point umpire Matt Nauman will chase that one down, saves the run for Logan Wallert.
Another thing kind of interesting as you watch Struve, he definitely is a belt high and lower a pitcher at this point. I haven't seen him really throw anything above the belt at this point, so be interesting here as the Hog batters, their plate appearances, they continue to face him. There's the ball, a little bit high. Luke Curley makes him hurt. 3rd hit of the game for Luke Curley.
Punched it into left field. Curley waited back on that letter high pitch. Nice job there.
Yeah, great job by the freshman. 3-hit night for him, and it's come up big so far for the Hawks.
Luke Curley with 23 hits now on the season. Those 2 RBIs his last time. The reason the Hawks are leading right now 3-1 at the bottom of the 6th inning. As 1 out here with a runner on first. This ball is rifled down the left field side. Going back is McEnany. He will haul it in. And a fly out for out number 2. As Curley remains at first, Logan Waller will stand in, the number 9 batter. 2 away here in this bottom of the 6th inning. Waller struck out looking back in the 2nd. Infield hit his last time in the 4th. Stands in here with 1 on and 2 down. Takes a strike there at the knees. Strike 1.
Missed that at bat there. What happened there, Swish? I was talking to DeWitt legend Kreider as he came to sit down by me.
The icon as Goebel flied out to the left fielder McEnany for the 2nd out. Waller stands back in. With 1 strike on him. The 0-1 is skied in the infield, but shortstop Beatty has a beat on it. He'll haul it in. Hop out for out number 3. We go to the 7th. Hawks need to hang on. They lead 3-1. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Up next, shortstop Logan Schmidt.
Back into DeWitt. Breeze has picked up a little bit, making it a little more comfortable.
Oh, great play!
Looper left side. Nick Casey dives for it, hauls it in behind his third baseman LaRosa, and Logan Schmidt lines out to start this bottom of the sixth inning as the Hawks lead 3-1. Schmidt retired, brings up Corver Humpke now.
Yeah, the ball just over the reach of Chris LaRosa at third base, and Nick Casey with a great jump on that ball and then able to make the diving catch. And, you know, so it just goes right back to, we talked about the plate appearances here. I'm not sure how many first pitch swinging independence plate appearances we've seen so far.
There's another one right to you.
And I'd made that play had that fence not been here. But like I said, that's, you know, at this point, it's kind of been the tell of the game as the Hawks able to take Independence's starter Logan Schmidt out here after the fifth, and just a little bit better plate appearances so far for the Hawks.
0-1 on the way. A ball that misses inside off the plate. Upkey standing back in after one out here, the last of the sixth. Independence the home team here. Hawks lead 3-1. Tegan McEnany in the on-deck circle. We'll have Western Dubuque baseball for you after we're done here. From DeWitt, here's a shot up in the air. Going back is Cole that time. Read that one perfectly. He'll make the catch. A fly out for out number 2 brings up McEnany now. 2 away. Bottom of the sixth inning. 3-1. Mustangs only had 3 hits in this game. One in the first when they scored 1 run. One in the second. One in the fourth. Nothing since then. They went 1-2-3 down in the fifth. Jake Voss came in with 1 on in the fourth. He's been in ever since then. And
Jared Voss?
Jared Voss, thank you. Jenny, Joanna, whichever one.
You know, as they kind of bring it back here, you know, in terms of
7 in a row he's retired was my point.
Yeah,
Jared Voss.
Pitches thrown here in the at-bats. Now, that's the 87th pitch there thrown by Hawk pitchers tonight. And already 120 pitches thrown by Independence in the same amount of time. So
0-2 on the way. Goes right after him. A swing and a miss. Jared Voss, another 1-2-3 inning. Swinging strikeout there for round number 3. Now to the 7th we go. Hawks leading 3-1. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester. Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John Abat back with you. We're in the top of the 7th inning here in DeWitt. Class 3A, Upstate 4, District 7 first rounder tonight. Hawks leading 3-1. In the 7th we go. This game an hour and 47 minutes long here tonight. The Hawks will start things off at the top of the order here. Kyle Cole standing in. He's been hit by a pitch, walked in a triple back in the 3rd. He's out of the way of that one. Takes it for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Kyle Cole. He started this game.
This is one of those times, Switch, we'd really like to see the Hawks put one more on the board here in the top of the inning to get a little insurance run here. Jared Voss doing a really good job so far since he's gotten into the game from the mound, but I'm sure one more run is not going to hurt anything here for the Hawks.
He left the game with the lead in that bottom of the fourth inning, so in line to get the victory. Voss trying to close it out for him. A swing and a miss there. Strike two, we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Another thing to think about here, 4th time through the lineup, but again, this is going to be the first time the guy at the top of the lineup has seen Struve. There's a nice,
like 3.
Struve actually kind of reared back and threw a nice little fastball there. I don't think kind of froze Kyle Cole, and I wasn't expecting that. I don't think he was either.
He's on the outside corner and got the call from the home plate umpire, Matt Nauman, the veteran, behind the home plate dish here in Game 1. Game 2 coming up, Central DeWitt hosting Blue Raiders of Anamosa. The winner of the 2 games tonight will take on each other Monday night in the semifinal here of District number 7. Luke Farmer stands in with 1 out. Here on the top of the 7th inning. Lights are on here. It's still sunny, warm day. Got that breeze. It's making it feel a lot less humid. Sun was unbearable at times today. 102 feel like temperature when we started this game an hour and 49 minutes ago. Shown bunt, pulled back, taken for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Luke Farmer.
Again, I like the approach by the Hawk batter, especially Luke Farmer here. No intention to bunt those as he's kind of getting around, but just wants to see some pitches, and it's a great job. Great at-bats by the Hawks.
2-1 upstairs, chin high there for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Farmer, sacrifice, ground out. He's had a hit and flight out in this game for the Hawks. Scored 2 runs in the 4th to take the lead, and they've had it since. They lead 3-1. There's a strike.
Nothing wrong there. Again, Luke Farmer, I like the approach here. You got a guy who's been a little bit inconsistent in the pitches you throw. Make him throw pitches.
And the 3-2 on the way. One skied right side on the infield. The pitcher is there, puts it away. Struve hauls it in. The pop out for out number 2 brings up Jared Voss now. As Voss, 2 swinging strikeouts his last 2 times up in the 3rd and 5th. Got an RBI hit. Scoring the first run of the game. Back in inning number 1.
Something I'm a little bit surprised the Hawks have not cut the timing here of Struve and really put a beat on one of these balls. And I say that, Jared Voss rips one to left, but it's going to be right at the left fielder.
Fielder McEnany getting over to his left, puts it away. The F7 for out. Number 3, Hawks now, time to hold. To the bottom of the 7th we go. 3-1, the advantage. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggin is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue, at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
John and Matt back with you. Bottom of the 7th inning here. An hour and 52 minutes old, this one. Class 3A, District 7 first rounder. The winner moves on to the semifinal. There's a first pitch swing. Will pop up, and that Ketter
must not have seen it right away. Yeah.
As it bounds.
Not sure if he's been able to get to that or not. Like to obviously see the effort from to get to it, but I think that ball went up, and I think he lost it.
As that happens.
Again, first pitch swinging by the Mustangs is what you like to see if you're a Hawk fan for sure.
Ball downstairs here for ball one. We're even 1-1. Jared Voss on as his third now full inning of work came on in the 4th with one on and nobody out. He retired the Mustangs 1, 2, 3 in each of the last 2 innings. 5th and 6th, and a beautiful pitch out the E's, outer half, and he's up now 1-2.
Jared kind of has that breaking pitch that doesn't break a ton, but he's able to kind of start it just on the inside and break it across the plate, and it's a pretty deadly pitch for him. There it is again.
1-2 downstairs, stayed down, this time in the dirt. Fettketter corralled it, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hawks at 14-23, going for their 15th win of the season. Independence coming in at 12-26. There's a little squibbler off the bat, left side. He's going to go foul. And
there we go. Good job, Christopher.
Gets to it in the grass and make sure it can't go back fair.
I thought that ball was going to hit that lip and bounce right back into pretty good lip on the outside. Foul territory grass, I guess you could say.
2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Rummel. Sacrifice. Ground out. Fun out, I should say, and a fly out so far in this game. Leading off the bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Voss. And the ball stayed down. Fettketter tried to bring it back up to frame it, but it entered too low into the zone for ball 3. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to lay off. So good job there by the Mustang batter. Not go around on that one.
3-2 right after him. Foul popper. Curley has it. Good play. Puts it away for the first out. A pop out. Or out. Number 1 brings up Dalton Hoover now. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout his last time up in the 4th.
Really nice to see Luke Curley kind of make a transition over here to first base. Earlier in the year was kind of at third base, had a little bit of struggles there. Couldn't quite pick up the beat and has moved over to first base to kind of get going there. As we're going to see longtime first baseman Ben Ridenauer graduating. So good job on the transition there by Luke Curley, and great play by him there to get the ball in foul territory.
Strike there to Dalton Hoover. 0-1 the count. Yeah, actually, this is Struve hitting in the 7th spot, should say. The pitcher came in, and strike taken there for strike 2. 0-2 the count.
Again, that's another swinging strike for the first strike for those Mustang hitters, and that's huge for your Jared Voss on the mound. We've talked about it a lot this year, that first
a ground ball right side. Farmer has it, up and over, 2 down. Second out. Number 8 batter, Mitch Johnson, standing in. Hawks trying to win their 7th first-round game in a row. Last loss July 13th of 2012 at home against Wahlert, trying to extend that losing streak for Independence, as they haven't had a first-round win since July 20th, 2015. Here's Johnson, who is 1 for 2, a triple in the 2nd, lined out to the center fielder. Cole back in the 4th.
And again, mentioned that 2003 victory for Independence last time they beat the Hawks up until this year. Hawks hopefully just trying to start another 16-year stretch of not getting beat by Indy as well. First pitch, fastball looking strike there by Jared Voss. And strike 2, swinging there. So Voss already up on the batter here, 0-2.
2 down, bottom of the 7th inning. Hawks looking for the 2-run lead. They lead 3-1. We'll send you to Farley after a quick postgame here from DeWitt. Bill Logan is standing by, getting ready for all the action there. Bobcats, 5th-ranked team in 4A, opening up first-round play with Waterloo East tonight. There's a ball blowing out for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Johnson, the 8th batter. 3rd this inning for the Mustangs, the 4 seed. Here you go, boss. Against the 5th-seeded Hawks here in this District 7 of Substate 4. The 1-2, and it's a grounder left side. This should do it. Rosa up and over the stretch, and there it is, the 5-3 ground-out. The Hawks have won the first-round game 7 times in a row now. They take down Independence, go 2-1 against them on the season, and this one it takes an hour and 57 minutes. A quick look at the numbers. When we come back in the postgame, we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck, go teams!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
John and Matt back with you here. Post-game 3-1 victory for the West Delaware Hawks over the Independence Mustang. Hawks improved their mark to 15-23, downing Independence on the season to 12-27. Started that first inning with 1 run. We thought, here we go, maybe offense in this hot atmosphere today, but settled in. Only 2 more runs for your team in that 4th inning, 3-1. But a win's a win, and you'll take it. You got it done pretty cleanly here tonight.
Absolutely. Really excited with what we did at the plate overall.
starting out with that first run that you talked about. And then, I mean, we had guys in scoring position a lot, so that's a good sign, I think, going forward is we did set the table really well. We just got to come up with a few more key hits. As the game went on, Luke Curley was able to fight one off and push a couple more across. So, like you said, a win's a win at this time of the year, and we're going to take it for sure.
And tremendous effort by your defense, only one error, and your pitching here. Matt alluded to it. A lot of first pitch to swinging strikes for them. That was your pitchers being aggressive, putting the ball in the zone, but only 95 pitches on the night for two pitchers combined.
Yeah, Kyle and Jared did an awesome job. Kyle was a little, I don't know whether he's nervous or what the deal was early on, but shook it out and was able to battle through whatever he went, 3 and a plus or something like that. And then Jared came in and did an excellent job. Was very efficient, like you guys mentioned. Really happy with what I saw of those two guys and like what we got going forward.
Getting the victory and moving on to Monday night, either Central DeWitt or Anamosa on the horizon back here in DeWitt.
Yeah, another trip to DeWitt. We kind of talked with some of the coaches that with them getting out of the conference in a couple of years, maybe we were done making this trip for a while here, but now we're excited to make it again and ready to compete again on Monday night.
All right, congrats to you. Good luck on Monday night.
Thanks, guys.
You mentioned Nate Law, the final judge for West Delaware Hawks, as the Hawks get the victory here tonight. Final score of 3-1. Let's take a look at the totals quickly here. We'll get you to Bill Logan. They started a little earlier in Farley Park, so that game is underway. Western Dubuque Waterloo East will take a look at these totals and send you on your way as Western Dubuque baseball around the corner here. For Independence, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, 4 runners left on, 5 strikeouts, 2 swinging, 3 looking, 3 walk batters, no hit batters for the Mustang offense against Cole and Voss. Cole gets the win as the Hawks had the lead when he left the ball game for West Delaware. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on, 6 strikeouts, 4 swinging, 2 looking, 4 free passes, 3 walks, and 1 hit batter in a contest that lasted 1 hour and 57 minutes. Hawks get the victory here tonight. Matt Weiss, final thoughts.
Yeah, great way for the Hawks to start the postseason here. Kind of started up the way they ended the season. A lot of growing pains throughout the year for the Hawks. A lot of young players out there for the first time seeing varsity baseball, and some of those young players coming up big tonight. Luke Curley with a 3-hit night and drove a couple in. Also still led by the seniors out there. Had a really good sack bunt early in the game there by Ben Ridenauer to put those runners in scoring position. Nick Casey doing it defensively tonight for the Hawks. So just great team effort. Excited to play down here again Monday night.
And the Hawks own this series now against Independence 25-1, dating back to 2009. In the postseason now, they are 4-0 against Independence. In neutral games, they are 2-0 as they get the victory and will advance back here to Monday night semifinal of District number 7. That's going to do it tonight. Thanks to all of our extra sports sponsors and our regular 54 sports boosters. Have yourselves a good rest of your Friday night. We'll send it to Bill Logan from Farley Park. Coming up, Western Dubuque baseball right here from KMCH Sports. Good night, everybody, from DeWitt, Iowa.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.